Hello, my name is Kylie. It is currently January 30th, and I am about to embark on an adventure. So my fiance Jesse and I have just purchased an acre in Kenai, Soldotna, Alaska, and we're going to be getting rid of everything we own and driving up the highway with our 3 dogs in our tiny little car all the way up to Alaska, and we're going to start building a cabin on our little property. That's what's happening, and I had some people interested in kind of the process and what's going to happen between now and then, and so I figured I would start capturing it all on camera so that at one point maybe I can put a video together about the process of getting rid of everything and going. So that's what this is. This is just a quick start to the video if it ever does come out. And if so, you'll see this. So, hello, Kylie and Jesse here. We are just going through the process. We're going through all of our hanging stuff on our walls. We're just going through. We're gonna put some of it in this box here. So in other words, we're just kind of packing up and deciding what needs to go and what we want to keep and store while we set up in Alaska. So, yeah, that's kind of the process that's happening right now, just the decision making of what's staying and what's going. I've gotten rid of several house plants. A lot of them are staying with my mom. And we've gotten rid of some carpets and various things, just slowly minimizing what's in the house until there's nothing left. I made this little guy for Jesse long ago, back whenever we were in high school. Handmade, hand sewn, and he has a little face. And it's a little cloud because, as you can see, our first tattoos were these little clouds. And it was because our first date was cloud watching. Very proud of him. Some of my best work. Okay, so this is just a quick montage of all of my wall decorations that I've accumulated over the years. I'm just going to go through them real quick. This is kind of one of our bulkier frames, but I made this for Jesse. You can see the cloud theme still. For like one of our anniversaries. It's been a few years, but this is where this came from, so this is definitely gonna have to stay. One of my friends, Atticus, made me this. It's watercolor. I specifically asked for the green toilet in the forest. So that's where that comes from, and I'm going to make sure that this one stays extra safe. And another one of my friends made this. This is from a friend named Sienna, who is also moving to Alaska. She's going to be up in Fairbanks, and she painted this. I thought it was really cool. It's kind of Studio Ghibli inspired, and this is definitely staying. And then Jesse's grandma Laura painted this for me on a little canvas, and it was one of my Christmas presents from her. She like made the trees because she knows that I love trees, and it's like just such a beautiful picture, so definitely staying. This little frog guy came from another friend of mine named Robin, who she kind of scratched it all out. It's super duper cool. I forgot what this style is called, but it's a frog on a log, and I love it, so. I just found these leaves in Portland. They used to have a lot more variegation, and I dried them and framed them. So this is one of my first projects. It's gonna stay. Alrighty, and then we have this little frame, which is just of a leaf that I found here in Port Orford. So we have that one. We're gonna keep it. Reminds me of Port Orford. And then we have this one that I also made, and I'm just gonna keep it because it's cute. Finally, we have my college diploma, which of course has to stay. So. And to just save, we're going to go between layers with some of our old memorial clothes that we're going to keep. So this was Jesse's basketball hoodie, and we're just going to use them as layers. I also made this. This is from a time when we lived at a really sweet little rental down Hubbard's Creek Road with a Great Pyrenees dog named Greta, and it was just super sweet. This came from a, what was it, a red maple, Jesse? A red maple tree. So we're gonna keep that memory's sake. I'll go in here. And like I said, we're just using shirts. This is from whenever Jesse and I were on the fire department here. So making use of that. And then we have this from a guy here in town. I believe he's called the Wizard. The Tree Wizard. He makes all of these. He just does a lot of hearts. He's super cool. I might put his information on screen. We just love him. He's so sweet. So this is gonna go in here. Last but not least, we have this this picture of Langlois, which is a neighboring town to Port Orford, just like 10 minutes up the highway. My grandma gave me this picture, and I might just give it back to her and see if she can't keep it for a little while.
Kiss! Kiss!
And then for things that aren't staying, we have this mirror right here. This is going to my mother. This massive picture, that's just going. We cannot keep that. This picture, which just came from Goodwill, it can go. Up above my fish tank, I have this picture of fish and this picture of flowers.
I think it's marigolds.
I don't know what they are. Marigold. These were both painted by a local artist named Heidi Foss. She's super cool. This picture is going with a friend of mine named Ashley, and this picture we're gonna figure out what to do with. And then we have this one, which we got in Portland whenever we lived there. It was just another local artist in Portland. I believe this was a lino cut, which is something that I do. And this is just incredible work if it's lino cut. But unfortunately, we just don't have a whole lot of room, and I'm not really sure this fits exactly what we want. So I think I'm leaning towards donating it. Finally, we have this. And I just got it from Goodwill, so it's gonna go. This little blanket I got from Nikki's Knickknacks, which is a shop that I've worked at for quite a while now. So we're gonna keep this, and we're gonna use it as padding between pictures. Let me see those hammer flips. Do it one more time. Ooh, get it. All right, we got, yep. Oh, wow, okay.
Log.
Oh, cowboy book.
Redwood pine cone.
Redwood pine cone.
Fly in there.
Vase with a fly in it.
Fossil. It's quite heavy, so I'm gonna hand it to you.
Okay. Fossil.
Truck.
Truck. All right, and it's clear. He's stuck. He can't get down. So this is a fish fossil that I wanted for a really long time from Nikki's Knickknacks, actually. And my family got it for me for a graduation present. So it means a lot to me, and I just think it's the coolest thing ever. I mean, this thing is like so freaking old. We're gonna wrap it up really well and keep it very preserved.
Weird story. Apparently, my grandpa was in Vietnam. He was one of those like computer guys. He didn't really fight. But there's a guy in town who did fight, and he actually defended my grandpa's post.
Huh.
And he's the guy who gave me this truck.
Oh, wow. We're going to wrap this in a pair of pants that I've been wanting to fit in for 2 years now, and I still haven't been able to. And maybe sometime in the future I'll be able to fit into them. So I only have 2 fake plants that I am set on keeping. One is this little fake fern plant, toilet for size comparison, but I just really like this little guy. And then this one that is up on my shower. I've always had it in all of my showers, so we're gonna keep these 2 and put them in the box, and every other fake plant I have is gonna go. Oh my gosh. Hello, good morning. It is currently February 7th, and last night we went through and kind of went through some stuff, kept some stuff, and beefed out our Goodwill pile. So today we are going to go to one of the nearest big towns, and we're going to get rid of all of our Goodwill stuff. So that's going to be fun. And also, in other news, I need to start wrangling some fish because my 3 goldfish and my little sucker fish that I have in my tank are going to go to Jesse's grandma today. So, yeah. Alrighty, we have the tank emptied for the most part. I have all of the tank plants in water, ready to go. We're going to figure out what to do with them. And then finally, we have the fish, all 3 or 4 of them actually. And we're going to get those to Jesse's grandma as soon as possible so that they are stressed for the least amount of time. Today's a good day to be the ocean. Hi! We did! How's it going for you? Aww. So we have Jesse, which is this guy. The orange one is Kylie, and then this kind of white one is Robin. And then we do have the little pleco.
Its name is Patty.
Its name is Grandma Patty the pleco, even though she's technically a Pandagara.
He's gorgeous.
Yes, Jesse is gorgeous, as in real life too. But yeah, and then I have a little moss ball and a few live plants that I did happen to find, so.
I bet they're just going to acclimate so easily.
Oh yeah, no.
Fish are such
Yeah.
hardy fish.
Yeah. Oh, you got so many cute ones.
That's
I
probably.
don't have any luck with any freaking live plants I put in.
You gotta go up, guys. Up. There's one.
There. Okay, come on, Robin. Come on, Kylie.
They're bound to be a little slower.
Where's the
Their feet are
pleco?
goldfish.
He's in the bottom.
Okay.
There's Jesse. Oh, and there's Kai. Oh, they're sticking together. How cute.
With me.
Oh,
They
yes.
do a morning ritual.
Mine also follow me around, so they'll fit right in. Oh, Jesse.
Come on, Jesse, go up and grab a flake.
All right, little guys. Mama has to go, but I will see you guys very soon, okay? That's all the stuff we gotta get rid of.
Maybe around the back area here?
Maybe. We have a whole trunk full, and then we also have some stuff in the back. Little ukulele. Well, our back seat is empty except for dogs. Hello. It is currently February 16th, and last time you saw me, I was taking my goldfish to Jesse's grandma. Today, we are taking all of these plants to my mother, who's going to care for them while we get set up in Alaska, similar to how Jesse's grandma is caring for our fish. So, shout out to both of you for taking care of our living organisms. I'll show you what I have here. So I have these two plant stands to take to her. I have this bag full of various things to take to her. I have this, I have this Dracania plant. I have this snake plant, which the way I'm going about it is any of the plants that mean something to me are going to have these little stars as well as a name. So I have this snake plant, which came from Jesse's mom, so I'm rather partial. This plant, all of these plants are going. Another plant that I got that I am partial to is this spider plant, which came from the place that I work. So, yep, that is kind of what we have going on today. So, I'm going to start loading all of this up into the car. All right, everyone buckled in? Beatrice, hi! Come on. Let's go in. Cuckoo. That happens to me every week as well when I use up.
Depression because we don't get sunlight like we should.
Mm-hmm.
And
Alrighty, so these are the shelves. Hi. That we're thinking about putting them on. There's a shelf here. Here's some of them, and there's a lot more where that came from. We are going to install this thing. Is this like centered and okay looking?
Yeah. You want me to get you a little piece of cardboard?
No, I got it. Come on.
Alrighty then. Yay! Oh, they're gonna love it there.
Alrighty, so I'm getting all of the plants sorted. This is our window of plants here. More plants. And then we have a few in the bathroom here. So that should be all. Hello. I thought I would give a quick update. So this morning I've been calling around and going through paperwork and trying to figure out all of the things that we are going to need to get our dogs across the border. So we have Peanut, Tonka, and Rue. All 3 dogs are going to be in the car with us going across the Canada border. And I'm getting a lot of mixed signals. The only thing that I know for sure is that all 3 dogs need a updated rabies vaccine. That is like a for sure requirement. And so Tonka and Rue do, but Peanut's expired. So I was able to book an appointment at our local vet and get her set up. So theoretically, by April, whenever we go, all 3 of our dogs will have had updated rabies vaccines. So then after that, that's kind of where it gets like foggy for me. I'm unsure if they're going to need proof of microchip. I'm unsure if they're going to need like a USDA health certificate. And yeah, so generally I'm just kind of unsure what I'm going to need for the 3 of them. And that's something I'm trying to figure out. But that's what I know so far. So I just thought that I would give that very quick update. And when I figure out more information about that, I will obviously update this video. But for now, that's kind of all we know. So that's what we're going with. Hello, it is Kyla here again. And today I'm going through some of our kitchenware here and deciding what we can keep, what has to go, and doing some dishes. And I have very unfortunately broken my mother-in-law's plate that I was supposed to give back to her. So Sarah, if you are watching, I am very sorry for breaking your plate. Hello! I am going to my mom's for dinner, and I have some stuff to take. So I just have some plants. And then I just have what's in the car. I got some dishware, and even more plants to take to her, so. And now I say goodbye to my little baby agaves. Alright, I have all these plants put in their place. They should be good to go. Hello, it is March 4th, and we are officially at 27 days until we have to be out of the apartment. So we are just taking some time to pack some more stuff up and get some more stuff ready. And yeah, that's the deal for tonight. So just continuing down that process. Right, we're gonna start with Jesse's beloved stuffed animals. Starting with the tiger, of course. How do you feel not having your stuffed animals anymore?
Empty.
Empty. Next up, Gorilla's gotta go. In the arms of the angels. I got all of my dried flowers in there with Jesse's stuffed animals. And I'm just going to try to keep them as dry and safe as possible in this box. So they should be okay for now. Jesse's gonna put some silica packets in there since it's stuffed animals and dried flowers, so this should be good. Update. We just got our passports. We ran to check the mail real quick, and both of our passports came, as well as my birth certificate. So that means that I have my birth certificate, Jesse has his birth certificate, and we both have passports. All of our dogs have rabies vaccines that have been signed off by a vet. And seemingly we're getting everything in order and it's all flowing smoothly. So, update on that kind of end of things for us to go up through the Canada border. We're checking off all of those requirements. Hello, it is currently March 12th, and we officially have 19 days to be out of this apartment, which is a terrifying number of days before we're just out. So yeah, that is the update. Right now, I am just getting stuff ready because we're about to take yet another load to my mother. You've already came with me for 2 of those trips so far. I'm not going to make you come on another one. And we're going to take more stuff. I'm going to show you what we have. And I'm just giving an update that today is March 12th. We have 19 days to be out. And we haven't done much recently, but we are going to start getting on the ball. So, okay. So we're taking this bench to my mom. We have plants and more plants. So yeah, that's what's going. And here we see Jesse wrapping up the first treetop that he ever chopped here in Oregon as an kind of arborist. So Rue, how has this move been for you? Is it going well? Is it up to your standards? She's walking away. Hello, it is currently March 22nd, and we have 8 days to be out of this apartment. So a little over a week, and today is going to be a big day in the process of getting out of here because we are making a stop to a dump to dump off some stuff. We have a lot of cardboard and stuff that we can get rid of free. We can get rid of metal for free, and other than that, just some things to dump. And then we're also going to a thrift store that has so graciously agreed to take just about everything we need to get rid of. So the guy who runs it is super cool. He actually said that if he has anything in his thrift store that we can take with us to Alaska to help us, that we can just have it. So that was super sweet. And so yeah, we have a lot to do today, and I will show you kind of what I have going on. So everything behind me in this massive pile here is gonna go to the thrift store. And it's just gonna be super relieving for us to be able to get rid of all of this stuff. So I'm excited. And we have to go and pick up my grandma's car because we have more things, specifically this massive painting that I actually, oh, hi Jessie. Oh, hi. Hi Jessie. Hi. How's your day going? Is it going good so far? Okay. So this thing will not fit in our car. So we have to take it and use my grandma's car. And that's what we're gonna be doing. So Tonka, with just over a week in this apartment left, how are you feeling? You have any thoughts, Tonka? Not much, just. All right, Rue, your turn. Get up, please. So, Rue, with just over a week left in this apartment, how are you feeling? I did notice that you've been crying a lot recently, especially whenever we have the crates out, and it's just kind of sounding like you're not very happy with the move so far. Do you have any thoughts? Okay, thank you for your time. And just to give you an idea of the weather that we're doing all of this in, here's the ocean today. It is, it's not looking very happy out there. I've seen worse, but here we go. Hi! Hi!
Hi, honey.
Hi.
Say
Okay,
hi.
we're taking your car, if that's
baby.
okay.
I love you.
Okay, I love you.
Driving.
Bye.
So if we crash, this will decapitate us.
Woohoo! Here we are. So I was able to load it all up. This is just about everything we have.
Okay, cool.
Well, he was super duper nice, and we're gonna go unload.
You guys have food to get away with everything, huh?
Oh yeah, we'll get rid of this stuff. We got a bunch of canned goods. I think we're gonna get
I was just saying, there's gotta be, yeah, place you can, like. Storage is pretty cheap. Me and a buddy went in halves on them, you know?
Well, we got a free axe and a free tent that may just be better than our current tent. So we're gonna set that up and see. Here's your keys.
Oh, baby girl.
Hi, Lizzie. He said he wanted your dressers, and that he wants them today. Oh, we're gonna go and pick up the truck, and then we have something to pick up at our house with the truck. Tonka's at home.
This means grandma.
Yes.
I'm
Piper's
surprised
so
you
weird.
get- How come you-
This is the S10. This is the car that we may potentially be buying and taking up with us to Alaska. It's pretty small inside, but it has a whole bed of stuff, and it's a truck, which is better than a car for Alaska. So, yeah. Meet the S10. Alright, so we have the S10, and we're taking this off so that our dressers can fit. I'm gonna go inside and start taking things out of this dresser as well as this dresser. So yeah. So then let's high five. Alrighty, we are all loaded up. And here's Tonka. It's a lot taller of a dresser, but they're both here. We, I think, are gonna go and get my armoire. That's also gonna come to my mom. And the dressers and the armoire are gonna stay with her. And it's gonna be very sad for me to get rid of my armoire, but so it must be. Well, here she is. She's beauty, she's grace, she's everything I ever dreamed of in an armoire. And she's gotta go. So I'm gonna take everything out of her. It's just a really nice armoire. Here we go. You need help? You want to get the other side? Well, there we go. Strange indeed.
It kind of goes with my old lady collages there on the wall, and
Yeah.
and we could definitely, I could put something up there to kind of fill it in.
Yeah, no, you could put
Yeah,
like a
thanks,
plant.
Don't you?
You can see it. It's probably like a similar space to like
No,
this room.
Jerry. Oh, I've been wanting a mirror, but you're so cute.
Hello, it is currently March 23rd, meaning we have about exactly a week to get out. And today we are taking the fish tank to my friend Haley. So here we go. You got this. Woo! Are you sure you don't need help?
You hurt your back.
I can probably help.
If you want to help, you can try.
Bye-bye, fish tank. You've served me well. Hello, it is currently March 24th, and we are going to check out a cab to put on the back of this truck today, and we've pretty much confirmed that we're buying this truck. So time to get it set up to go to Alaska, which is going to be very relieving because we thought we were going to take our little white car for a very long time, and this opportunity came up, so we're snatching it. Oh. Alright, the cab is on the back, and it is everything we hoped it would be, and more. It's very tall. Oh, it's very tall in there, so...
It's jerry-rigged on the back.
And, we couldn't be happier with this setup, so we were really excited. It was a great investment to buy this little cab, so... Yeah.
Fancy.
Very fancy.
And the fact that it matches. I'm so happy for you guys. Don't even want to do that until you get to Alaska.
Right.
So
They said it has current registration and insurance.
Well,
Hello, it is still March 24th, and we have just received news that someone does want to buy our couch. We are going to load up our couch right now into the truck and get it taken over. Alrighty, we are taking the couch to the people who want it in Langlois, and this is our first time having all 3 of the dogs in the car with us. Rue might be just a tiny bit squished, but other than that, they seem to be able to fit. Alrighty, we got the couch dropped off, and now we're gonna get a little snack from Langlois Market. Cheers. She's just watching you. Oh, Peanut's watching too. Alrighty, we are about to head into Lance's right here because we need some Gooby Gone to take some of these sticker residue stuff off, and then as well as where the tracks were back there.
This stuff looks more intense.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Like that, and then we got this to seal the camper shell on. Hi Tonka. Hi Rue. Hi Peanut.
You keep saying Gooby Gone.
Gooby Gone.
Although it's good for getting this.
The grime off. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the butt to get all this off. Nice. I'm just gonna smear it all over, kinda. Nice. Alrighty. We were able to get all of this goo that was along these side rails completely off with Goo Be Gone. So the truck is ready for the shell to go on. Alrighty, right now Jessie is just clamping the shell on, and then later on we're going to use that double-sided tape and actually make a seal and get it on. But for this week it's going to be used as an actual truck, so for utility purposes.
Alright girls, come on. Load up. Load up.
Oh, go on Rue. They're locked in. Poor Rue. Poor Tonka. Oh. Come on, girls. Okay, so it is almost midnight right now, and we are putting together this tent that we got for free, and it is just absolutely massive. So we're gonna see if we can get it up and see how big it is compared to our other tent. I think it has to go in this tin. Okay guys, I think we actually got it set up, so I'm gonna take you inside. Okay, here it is. It takes up literally almost our entire living room here. All right, this is the front. And if you go inside, it's kind of hard to tell, but there is a significant amount of space in comparison to our other tent. And I think if we get it outside, once we are in Alaska, we'll be able to see that a little better. But from the outside, there's just a lot more space. So
We definitely have to put a tarp over it.
for now, we have agreed to let the tent occupy this very large portion of our home. And if I were to guess, I would say that it's currently occupying, oh, I don't know, maybe 40% of our rent, maybe? Hello, it is currently March 28th, which means we have about 2 days to be out of the apartment. And as you can see, there is some chaos going on behind me. And our job today is to deal with that chaos. So this isn't a very big part of it, but we're just going through and rounding up all of our items and seeing what's going, what's staying, and we really don't have a lot left. Like, what's behind us is really all we have. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today, and just getting stuff set up so that we can be out in 2 days. Yeah. Alrighty, so everything in this big tub is my clothes. And I need to transfer them all from here into here, which is going to be the duffel bag that I'm going to live out of for the foreseeable future. So, yeah. Jesse has one too. His isn't as big as mine, so ha ha ha. But, yeah, I'm gonna get started on this. Wouldn't it be cool if I could figure out how to put music during these parts? Oh no, she's stuck! Oh, mwah. She's so sweet. Ooh, these are some of my favorite pants. They're these like grid pattern slack type pants, and I think they're super cool. These are my fluffy pants. Ooh, gotta love the Port Orford fishing hat. Okay. Some of these clothes I'm gonna have to try on to see if they still fit me. Like, I don't know if these pants still fit me. I've had them for a very long time. Okay, more on this later. Hello, I put some pajamas on, and I have some tea. And I think the next step is actually figuring out how I'm gonna organize my clothes, because this pocket up front right here is really the only extra pocket that I have. Everything else is just going to be inside of this big bag. So I think I'm going to dedicate this front pocket to like undergarments and whatnot. And everything else is just going to have to go in the big part. So I think that's going to be the situation we go with. Alrighty, I got the tote emptied out and all of the clothes put into my lovely duffel bag here. The only issue being that this is just all my clean clothes, and I don't really know if my dirty clothes are going to fit in there once I've washed them. So yeah, there's really not a lot of room left, and I think here soon there's probably going to have to be a closet clean out type video. So if you are interested in that, feel free to stay around, and that'll probably come out within the next month. So, yay! Hello! It is currently March 29th, and we have 1 day to be out. So I'll kind of show you where we are right now and what we have left. But the idea is that we'll be out tomorrow by 5 p.m. and that's when our inspection is. So You may notice my face is very red. I have really bad allergies. All this dust stirring around is not helping my case. So I'll show you what we have. So here is the kitchen area. Everything is completely cleaned out, so every one of these cabinets is empty now. And really all we have is our cleaning supplies sitting over here. And then we still have our dog food, more cleaning supplies. And then all of this goes to friends and family. It's stuff to give back or that I'm giving away. So that's what that is. And then up here, you'll see kind of everything that we have that is cookware-wise. I have my little cooler bag, a pot holder, towel, this big kind of pot. We have one pan and one pot. We got a cooking tray. We got our cutting board. We have our spoon holder. We got 2 bowls, 4 mugs, 2 metal to-go mugs. We got some tools for cooking and utensils and everything else, and then our water bottles, and that is all of the cookware that we will have. So there's that. And then we have paint to paint the apartment before we go. Those 2 chairs and the kind of pillows go to my grandma. And then behind it, we just have all of our shoes, which we do have quite a few shoes that we have to figure out. This plant and this lamp and that lamp are going to my mom. This kind of Christmas bag is mine, so it's just full of my junk. And then, and then we have these 2 totes. This is all stuff that's coming with us to Alaska. It's like our dog bag that has all of our dog's utensils, vitamins, other type stuff. And then we have this one. It has some of our blankets that we're taking with us. And then just kind of toiletry type stuff. So that's what's in there. And then in this corner of the house is just stuff that we're getting rid of. And then that's our clothes. Like I said, we each have a duffel bag and we're completely packed up. And then right here is just our little computer setup for now. Got our dog crate back there, a bed, water bowl for the dogs. The bathroom is pretty empty, so that's nice. Oh, Rue, is that nice, Rue? Oh, goodness, girl. And then we have the bedroom. And in here we have a Jessie and a Peanut on the bed. We have Peanut's crate. This came with the apartment, as well as that heater also came with the apartment. This is dirty clothes. And then this is Jessie's toolbox that's coming. And then we're going to use this shop vac to vacuum the house. And then once we're done vacuuming, we're going to give the shop vac away. So I think that is, I think this is everything that we have left. And then, of course, we do have a storage unit with some stuff that we're going to figure out. But yeah, that's all that's going on here as of right now. And then we're actually going to go to the dump today and take some stuff that we have to just throw away. And then we're going to go to Goodwill and take all of that stuff and give it away at Goodwill. And then we'll probably come home and do a little more organizing and taking stuff over to the house that we're going to be staying in for the next month. It's actually really nice. My grandma is going to go to a nice lake house, and we're going to be able to stay in her little apartment. So that's where we'll be for the next month. And we're going to take some stuff over there today. And then, yeah, I think that's kind of the plan. And then, of course, we have to be out by tomorrow, so we're going to paint and clean and make it all nice in here. Let's take some stuff to the dump and to Goodwill. Yeah, get it. Get in there. Get in there. Hello, it is 5 p.m. now, and we just got finished taking stuff to the dump, taking stuff to Goodwill, and we are just now getting back into town. So we have some more stuff to get rid of, stuff to take to different people, and then from there it's just seeing what else we can get out of the apartment, because we have to be out tomorrow and it has to be cleaned and painted and ready to go. So yeah, we're gonna keep chugging along. Yep. Okay. So I'll definitely take this into her for now, and then we'll see if the chairs can go in a second. Howdy. Howdy.
Get in here.
We have some stuff to bring. Let's see. I got this bag to bring. I'm gonna set it on the couch. We have to take everything out of our apartment and bring it to the other house. So.
Oh boy, well the house is waiting for you.
Okay. Sounds good. And then we did have this box that came with the TV we just gave my mom. Yeah. So is it okay if we set the box in the garage too?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay.
Love you! So now I think we're going to start taking some of our stuff in the back of the truck to the house that we're going to be staying in. So, yay! Hi Tonka! Hi Roo! Hi! Alrighty, we have everything loaded in, and I thought I would give you a quick look into our storage unit. So, this is it. We have a few things. A lot of this is just kind of giveaway or miscellaneous Jessie stuff. And then we have like our wall decor. I don't know, what's this box? Oh, I can't see. Oh, this is camping stuff. So this box is actually coming with us. It has our Coleman stove, our heater, our sleeping pads. So this box is going to come with us. And then this box up here is just wall decoration and more. So this is staying. This little bag is staying. We got to figure out what to do with it. We have our sleeping bags, our not one, but 2 tents that are going to come with us. We have a chair. Oh, here's our little mats to sleep on. And then under here we just have, I think, like 3 boxes that aren't coming with us. This bucket is going to come with us. I think it's going to be our excrement bucket. And then, let's see, oh, and then that is all of our books, mainly Jessie's books. We have this table that we're going to keep in storage for now. Jessie's grandma gave it to us, so we kind of want to keep it. And then underneath is just a little drum that Jessie has that he's going to keep in storage. So that concludes the storage unit tour. And yeah, with that, I will show you what our apartment currently looks like. So, like I said, we have everything loaded up to go to Grandma's. All of our shoes are gone. We have the speaker that we're going to use tonight to play music because it's our last night here. We have our clothes, our computer set up, that heater stays, dog bed, bowl, crate, those are going to come with us tomorrow. And then we have our toolbox and our vacuum to help us clean and get the apartment ready to go, and that's going to get donated, and Jessie's toolbox is going to come with us. Our bed, we're going to have to maybe dump it, I'm not quite sure. And yeah, heater stays, Peanut's bed goes, blah, blah, blah. So as you can see, it's looking pretty empty right about now. Yay! Oh, I guess I should probably show you where we are, huh? If you've seen any amount of my videos, you may be able to recognize this as my grandma's house, which is where we're going to be staying for a little while before we go to Alaska. So let me give you the grand tour. Over here we have the TV and dog bed area, the couch, and then in here we have the bedroom. Then going this way, we have the laundry room, toilet, and behind this door is the shower. And then we have kind of the little kitchenette area with the microwave and the fridge, the kind of dining room area, and then of course the coffee area. And with that, welcome to our humble abode for the next month before we get going to Alaska. Hi! We brought some stuff for ya. Hi, BBs. Hi, Jubies. Alright, the final meal of the apartment. Spaghetti!
With no spaghetti noodles.
with no spaghetti noodles. It's very curly noodles.
Rigatoni!
Alrighty, I'm gonna get changed into some painting clothes, and while Jesse cooks the spaghetti, I'm going to paint this wall a normal color. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go in the room and start painting the eggshell white color and touching up some spots. Jesse's parents are here and they're gonna help us paint the door frames and whatnot. And Jesse's going to work on all these cabinets. So that is my mother-in-law. So yeah, I'm gonna go into the room and start painting. Spider webs. Good morning. It is 9 a.m. on March 30th, and we have to be out by 5 p.m. today. I think we're gonna have everything done by the time we do need to. It's just, I'm gonna be stressed out no matter what. So, yeah, Jesse's at work right now, and really all that's left to do is we gotta move all of our junk out of this house, which will go in like one load. There's really not much left here. And then we just need to clean the house, which it's already pretty pre-cleaned, so there shouldn't be much work there. And what I'm going to be working on right now is, you might not be able to see it because he did very nicely paint the bottom for me, but it is like blue in there. And then I also found out that inside of here is also equally as blue. So essentially my job right now is to paint all of this blue, the same color as the cabinets, and then also all of the walls in that one are also still blue. You can't see it, but yeah, that is what I'm going to be doing right now. And I'm thinking I'm hoping I'll have it done by the time Jesse gets off work, so that whenever he's back, we can just start loading up all of our stuff and get to cleaning and finishing up. But this is the last of the painting, and yeah, I guess I'll have to start. So come on. Okay. Alrighty, and just like that, it is all one color, which took a lot of work, but it's done. And then for this cabinet, you can clearly see that every single wall is painted blue. So it is my job to paint all of that blue in there not so blue. And I think my plan is going to be to strip down naked, cover myself in paint, and throw myself against the walls and call it good. I'm kidding. That's not my plan. I'm just gonna paint the cabinet, so. Oh my god, they even painted the ceiling. Okay, gotta get in. Okay, that's good. That's more than good. I think all that's left to do is the ceiling, and I can't quite do that in here, so I guess it's time I crawl back out. Okay. I got paint on me. But as you can see, we are now left with a very beautifully painted, every wall being tan except for the goddamn ceiling. So I think I'm going to go in there and kind of touch up all of the, I'm gonna touch up all of the spots. Just listen to these sounds. Come on, there we go. And after almost an hour of painting, we have the walls, the ceiling, every part of this thing is painted. Well, the apartment is just about cleared out. And now we're just going to do a little bit of cleaning, which I'm not going to show very much of. And yeah, we'll do the walkout, or we'll do the walkthrough and get it all checked out and hand the keys over. And I don't know what'll come after this specific part of the video. But yeah, we're getting there.
We moved into this apartment on February 15th, 2024. Only 1 year, 1 month, and 16 days ago. Although it feels much shorter than that. During this past year, it's become much more than a simple one-bedroom apartment. It's become our home, where dirt and fur decorated every corner, and dirty dishes waited patiently in the sink. Both constant reminders of a life well lived here. In the summer, the smell of sunscreen and wet dogs penetrated its walls, and wet bathing suits hung, draped over the shower. And by fall, our Halloween pumpkins sat outside the door, welcoming us home well into February. I also remember all the late nights here, some spent panicking about midnight deadlines, and others filled with loud music and laughter. So much so that a passerby once asked us if we were throwing a party. But it was just us, celebrating life in the beautiful apartment we were lucky enough to call home. I think if the apartment was sentient, it would remember us fondly, and tell future tenants stories of all the adventures we had while living here. Luckily for us, the apartment isn't sentient. It can't tell all of our embarrassing stories, and it won't remember us. But I know I'll always remember it.
It's been very stressful for you, and you're having trouble sleeping at night, and overall, it's just... Hello, it is currently March 28th, which... Hello, it is currently March 28th,